Yeah. Okay, really? I know what y'all are thinking. For the Ghostface ranking, I know I should probably have a Ghostface rank mask, but I don't have a Ghostface mask. Look, come on, give me a break, okay? This is the closest thing I got, okay? So don't judge me, okay? Yeah, and there's the ultimate reveal. Hello, everybody. It is me. Yes, I am Foxface. I don't know. I thought this would be a funny intro, but yep, and apparently I got humiliated. So this is the closest thing I got to this video. So this Ghostface mask or whatever. But with that being said, guys, hello. What is going on, everybody? It is your boy, your man's Talks again with 331. Back at it with another video. And today we are going to be ranking all 12 Ghostfaces from the worst, in my opinion, to the best, in my opinion. Again. But before we get into the actual video itself, guys, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe because 1, that's absolutely free, and number 2, we are on the road to 70 subscribers, so help your boy out one time. Don't forget to like the video if you like these Scream rankings. Also, don't forget to ring the bell for all notifications so you don't miss a notification when I upload. Also, share the video, and because that would really help out a lot. And also, feel free to comment on your thoughts of your rankings of the ghost faces or whatever. So if you guys are new to the channel, and well, not new to the channel, if you guys have not seen the Scream movies, this is your spoiler warning because we are ranking with ghost faces. So yeah, so be sure to, if you haven't seen them and don't want to get spoiled, probably click off this video and go watch the movies and see this one. But with that being said, guys, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. I don't know what I was gonna say, but anyways, like I said, there's 12 ghost faces, and yeah, and some of you might be wondering where Tony Reverore's character is. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. I'm not sure. The Flash Thompson kid or whatever, or his partner. I personally don't count them as killers because they aren't like the main killer in the movie. Like, the dude, his partner doesn't even pop up. You just see him dead or whatever. And Tony Reverore's character, Jason, is basically just the first victim of the actual Ghostface. So, yeah, I don't consider him on this ranking. So, yeah. But with that being said, let's get cracking with our scary movie list. And I also got the perfect shirt. You feel me? You feel me? What's your favorite? Let's watch scary movies. That's what that says. It's really cool. I don't know where we got this, but it's cool. 12th place for me, even though this movie is my second favorite Scream movie besides the original. It is, Officer Wayne Bailey from Scream 6, aka Scream 6 on. And for me, I personally didn't know the reveal was coming. I knew the other two I kind of knew about one, and then the other two, I was going like, yeah, the person's not dead, which we'll get to, like, right after this. So, yeah, but Officer Wayne Bailey, for some reason, well, it was weird that he got revealed as the killer, and probably the dude's a great actor, but in this movie, he just acted very different. His acting in this is not good. I don't know if that's how the character is written, but he does not act well in the crazy role, I am pretty sure. And when you hear his motive, you were going like, that's something we already did before. Even though it was cool that he was Richie's father from the last movie. That was really cool. But yeah, he's my least favorite killer if I had to choose one. Right, but speaking of his fellow killers, 11th place, Quentin Bailey. And I'm pretty sure you guys might have Ethan at the bottom too. Quinn, for me, was the one that I knew was obvious. So after that opening bell, there's a scene in the movie where she goes like, "Oh, I had a brother that died and blah blah blah." I was going like, that could be a killer motive, and that is quite obvious that they just put that there. And it would make sense of that. And also, when I know most of the people might think she died. I didn't think she died because usually some of the kills are a lot more deeper wounds like that they get sliced at or whatever. She just got sliced, cut or whatever. So I thought it was obvious that it was going to be Quinn. And what you know, she's still alive and she is the Ghostface killer. Which I'll give her this. I think I like her a little bit more than Officer Wayne Bailey because she's actually acting quite well. Like I said with Officer Wayne Bailey, it might just be how the character's written that he's acting not that good. But this one, for her, she acts quite decently crazy. I don't think it's as crazy as Ethan is, but but she's still probably bottom 2 least favorite killers. 10th place. This probably is going to be on a lot of people's bottom list, I think. What, I said that with Ethan or whatever. I think this is the bottom one for everybody, I'm pretty sure. Ethan, I think, would be higher than him, but Charlie Walker from Scream 4. Now, I gotta admit, this one was quite surprising when, what's her name? Oh, you guys are screaming at me right now. Oh my gosh, what's her name? She was in the 6th one. Wait, what is it? Oh gosh. I forgot her name! No! Come on. I forgot. Starts with a K. I forgot what her name was. She's a legacy character. Hang on. Let me think. Kirby. That's what her name is. Kirby. It surprised me when Charlie just straight up stabbed her when she was going to save him. That was quite a big shock reveal. But, like, when you hear the motives, the motive of him, it's a motive we've heard before. And also, he ends up being, sorry, I got blow my nose. He ends up being Jill's lapdog. So, used in her plan, which we'll get to Jill a little bit later in this list. But, yeah, he was just a lapdog character. So, he didn't really do much. 9th place, I have Mrs. Loomis, which might be on a little bit higher on a whole lot of people's lists. I just thought the reveal was like, huh? Where were they? Oh yeah, they were in that scene. They were in that scene with Mrs. That's what I felt with Mrs. Loomis's character, which she's actually called Debbie Salt or whatever originally. And when you start to hear the killer's reveal and go like, oh, she's the Billy's mom. And then you're going like, oh, okay, that's pretty decent motive, revenge. So, yeah, and until now, we hadn't seen that motive before, so that was kind of unique, I guess. But she does a good job of acting crazy, but she's just not a favorite killer of mine. 8th place, Amber Freeman, I think that's what her name is, the last name. She is the killer, but along with Roman. Wait, not Roman. I almost said Roman Kirsch. Richie Kirsch in Scream 5, aka Scream 2022, for the movie for some reason. And she does a good job of acting crazy. Most of these upper people do, but she just. I think she might have been obvious if I didn't know who the killers were in this, but she just acts like a jerk the whole entire time in the movie, but in the last act, she doesn't do anything too, too fabulous or whatever as her ghost face, but she is the one that killed Dewey, so that's an extra point right there. So she did kill off one of the legacy characters, so that makes her quite a menacing ghost face, but nothing too special to write home about. 7th, Ethan Landry, later to be revealed, Ethan Bailey. Wait, actually, no, not Ethan Bailey. Ethan Kirsch. I should have said that about Officer Wayne Bailey and Quinn Bailey, but yeah. Out of the 3 new killers in Scream 6, I think Ethan is the best. Which, yeah, it's my personal opinion or whatever, but Ethan, I think, did the best job out of acting out of all 3 of the killers. I mean, Quinn acted actually good, but out of the killers with their craziness, I think Ethan actually acted the best in this. They do a good job of red herrings, going like, oh, he's probably not the killer. He's probably not the killer or whatever. But I was still thinking, yeah, it's probably still him, though. So he ended up becoming one of the killers. But I suspected Quinn more than him, but I still thought he was one of the killers. And he there's a line in this where he goes like, "Oh, I was at MegaCon or whatever." I forgot what he said, like some sort of con or whatever, and we didn't believe him for a second, and Mindy didn't believe him either. So yeah, just a forgettable killer reveal. Nothing to write home about. 6th place, Roman Bridger, aka Sydney's brother, long lost brother, which, when he's revealed as the killer, his motivations are actually, you find out that he was the one that made Billy and Stu kill Sydney's mom, which I thought that was very interesting, and that he was the brainiac of all of that. But when he's complaining about how, oh, I was supposed to be the one, not you, Sydney. I was supposed to have the best mom in the world, or whatever. He just comes off as really whiny. But he is probably he's the second Ghostface I think that's come closest to killing Sidney Prescott out of another one we will talk about later. But he just, yeah, even though I'm a defender of him, I still think comes off as very whiny. But he's definitely overhated a little bit. 5th place, I'm going with Mickey from Scream 2. Now, looking back, if you asked me this a long time ago, I would have put this dude in almost like the final 2 spots or whatever, but I didn't really hear the TV much because there was stuff going around, so whatever. But I heard his motivations, and it's actually quite smart how he goes like, oh, I'm going to, for when I get caught, I'm going to say, oh, the movies made me do it, or whatever, and make all the lawyers feel guilty for him or whatever. That was a smart tactic or whatever to keep him out of jail. And Mickey, but it ended up falling flat. And the actor that played Mickey actually acted really well as well. He acted a little crazy or whatever. I did not. But my only flaw is he didn't pop up that much in the movie before, so you were going like, oh, wait, where was he? Oh, he was at the start again. So, same with Mrs. Loomis. So, yeah. 4th place, I have Jill Roberts. I was arguing to put her 3rd place or 4th place. I put her 4th place because I don't think I enjoy her as much as the top 3. But she is by far the smartest killer, and the one that got this close to killing Sidney Prescott. She almost won in the end. And she has a unique motive as well. Basically, she's jealous of Sidney, which isn't that big of a motive. It's not really that good. But she is the smartest. She plans everything, kills Charlie, and to make her be the solo star or whatever, and make it look like somebody killed everybody or whatever. So that was cool. And in the last movie, or the act in the house, she's scarring herself up to make it look like that she's what's the word? That she's very that she looks like she's scarred and she just survived something horrible or whatever. So that she did a good job of that, and she was the smartest killer by far in Scream. I just don't enjoy her as much as the other three. And it was actually quite a shocking reveal. Even though she's Sydney's cousin, it was a shocking reveal. I did not expect that to happen or whatever. So, yeah, that was very unique the way they handled that. Top 3 people. 3rd place, Richie Kirsch. Now, I enjoy Richie a little bit more than Jill, and I'll tell you why. Even though his character reveal might be a little bit obvious, I still and thoroughly enjoy the dude's performance as Richie. I forgot what he was from, but, well, I forgot what his name was, but he's from The Boys, which I do not watch, but I've heard he's really good in that. And he does a good job of playing a psycho boyfriend like Billy Loomis did in the first Scream. So, yeah, but, he does a good job of making it you think, oh, it might not be him or whatever, at least for me. And basically it's seeming like a nice guy the whole entire time, and then he switches it off at the end of the last act saying, oh, I am the killer. So that's cool. In 2nd place I have Billy Loomis, one of the OG killers from the first one. Billy Loomis, and I might as well just throw number 1 here. I think these two are equal. They're equal. They both get 1st place for me. And that is Billy Loomis and Stu Macher, the OG killers. Matthew Lillard, and I forgot what the dude's name was that played Billy Loomis. But them two are always going to be the best killers in the franchise, no matter what. And I hope, well, the most entertaining, I should say. And I would say I pretty much enjoy Stu Macher more than Billy Loomis, because Matthew Lillard does a good job of he goes psycho bonkers crazy in this, and he does a good job of doing that, even though you don't know he's the killer yet. He does a good job of getting crazy, so that's cool. And they're the ones that kicked it all off, and maybe, who knows, Stu Macher might be still alive. I hope that happens. That's a big fan theory that's out there, and I hope he is, but I don't know if they would do that, but that's cool. But with that being said, guys, that is my list of the Scream killers ranked from the worst to the best. If you guys want to include the TV shows on your list, you can do that, and maybe you'll get me to watch the show, who knows. And, but before I get into the actual ending of the video itself, guys, don't forget to subscribe, because we're on the road to 70 subscribers, and it's absolutely free. Don't forget to like the video, because if this video gets to 5 likes, I will do a ranking of all 6 opening scenes of Scream tomorrow. So, yeah. Also, feel free to comment your list down below. Don't forget to ring the bell for all notifications so you don't miss a notification when I upload. And also be sure to share this video, because that would help your boy out a whole lot, and it would be very much appreciated. But with that being said, guys, that's it. And I'll see you in the next one, everybody. Peace.